Hope you're doing well. If you're new, hi, thanks for checking out my YouTube channel here. My name's Audrey, and this vlog is about a lot of different things. It's different every week, so I appreciate you being here. This is my son, Jonathan. Can you say hi, John? John. If he said hi, I think I would pass out from being in shock. He's nonverbal. So, hi, Mr. Cool. Yeah. John has something called PMG, polymicrogyria, in case you're wondering. So anyway, we're running errands. Chase and I made how many phone calls, my husband and I, this morning? It's 12 o'clock noon, and we've been on the phone with different things, different people since like 9 o'clock this morning, getting stuff done, checking off our list. Oh, here he comes. Let's see what's happening now. Okay, so we're at Johnny's doctor's office, just trying to get some paperwork finalized, changed, done correctly, so that John can have his supplies that he needs every day. So yeah, we have a lot of places to go. Now we're gonna go, are we going to the thrift store now? All right, well, we're gonna go to the thrift store now and drop off this big thing of donations here. All right, let's go. Hey, John. Can you say hi to everybody? So today we're having John's annual checkup in neurology. So just chit-chatting to the doctor. What do you hear, John? You hear some noises? Let's see your face. There's your face. Yeah, you're being very patient. I appreciate that. Yeah, are you trying to snap your fingers? I know you're trying to snap. Yeah, so it's about an hour away from our house, so a little bit of a drive. Just waiting for the doctor. Never on time at this place or any other place, it seems like. Yeah, you see Chase? All right. Once we talk to the doctor, we can get out of here. Okay. A bientôt. See you soon. Oh my gosh, so we're out running errands again. Just me and Johnny this time. He's back there. There he is. He is screaming so loud. Sometimes he does that when we're in the store. We're like, sorry. It comes in handy sometimes when we're at where's the camera? When we're like at the doctor's office and they're really far behind, and then he gets impatient and he'll start screaming. It's like, can you take us now? Because he's gonna keep doing this until we go home. So sometimes that comes in handy. Sorry if the fan noise is too loud, but I gotta have the fans going in here. It's 93, which is the coolest it's been in, honestly, probably close to 2 months. 2 months, yeah. We actually had all the doors open this morning until around 1:30. Then it just got too hot, but it's nice for everyone to get some fresh air sometimes. So I wanted to mention, I think during the month of September, I want to do, instead of a recipe on the channel, I thought I would do a easy craft. And when I say easy, I mean easy. I'm trying to find some cute craft projects using things you probably have at home already, or that are easy to get and are inexpensive. you know, crafts are fun to do. Using your creativity, even to make something what you might consider silly or insignificant, really is good for your mental health, in my opinion, because it really gets your brain moving in a way down a path that's healthy. Without getting too deep. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know exactly what I'm saying, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. I always feel good after creating something, which kind of applies also to making YouTube videos. It's a craft outlet for me, content creation. And you know what? Make little gifts. Give them away. Put one on your porch for your mailman, mail lady, whatever. You know, take one to the receptionist at the doctor's office. Take one to your kid's school, to the ladies in the office. We all know the ladies in the office do all the work. Yeah, so, you know, just make it and give them away if you want to. Teachers are always good. Anywhere. It doesn't matter. And it's fun just making them. If you have small kids or maybe someone special needs to sit down and create with, those are some of the most bonding times, I think, in childhood, is sitting with an adult and creating something, being shown how to create something, even if it's a basic theory. You know, you take this and you cut it and you tie it in a knot. Well, that's not, you know, that's important to know. So that's just my opinion. So I hope you're looking forward to watching that. I am already trying to come up with ideas and find stuff and make them myself before I bring them to you. So my plan for September for this channel is to bring you a weekly craft. That's fun, and we can hang out, and I wish you were at my house with me so we could chat one-on-one, but this is the next best thing that I can think of for you guys. Anyway, we're in the line for prescriptions for this guy, and it looks like the line's moving, so I better turn you off. Okay, it's a new day, but today is not going to be a recipe. It's going to be sort of a how-to. It may seem obvious to some people, but to some people it's not obvious. So I thought I will share with you how to heat up properly a tortilla. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways how to do it. Of course, you can do it in a microwave, but like I've mentioned before, if you don't heat up the item, the ingredient, you're not going to get the full flavor of it. So like when I'm cooking or baking, I've showed you guys how to fry the onions and garlic and other herbs and stuff to bring out the flavor. Even some of the rices, I do toast before adding the liquid. So a tortilla is part of a meal. It's one of the ingredients in a meal. I am half Mexican, so I've grown up with tortillas all the time. I do prefer the store-bought ones versus the homemade. I know, shame on me. I just do. I just like the way they turn out a bit better. So I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to heat that tortilla up. Now, if you say, Audrey, I can't roll a tortilla to make a burrito if it's crispy. Okay, so here's what you do first. You go ahead, you heat the tortilla in the microwave for like 20 seconds. Fill it up with your beans, your carne asada, your sour cream, whatever it is you want in your burrito. Then you're gonna grill it, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. All right, here we are at the stove. I have this grill. I'm gonna go ahead and get this heated up right now. Now, growing up, my mom used a cast iron skillet called a gumal. And so the gumal is a round cast iron flat like this with a handle. So we don't have one of those, and that's okay. You don't have to have that. If you don't want to go buy it, you don't have to have it. We like to use this one for all kinds of things in the kitchen. It's just really versatile. So we're happy with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat that up. This is a 2 burner underneath there. Well, it's 1 big burner under there. So I'm gonna get that nice and hot. And these tortillas are very large, so I'm just gonna cut 1 in half. Now, I use tortillas to pick up my food. If I'm having beans and rice, it would be very common at my house to use a tortilla to pick up the beans and the rice instead of using a fork or a spoon. That's how we roll. So I have 1 large tortilla. These are quite big. These are really nice for making burritos because they're very large. Okay, so I just cut it in half, and when this is heated up, we will continue. Now, be safe when you're doing tortillas or anything that you have to flip. I'm going to use tongs to flip. After this, we're going to just cook it on here. If you have a gas range, you can just toast it on your gas range. I probably have time to go ahead and do that now. All right, let's go ahead and do the gas range. Just the burner. So I try and make the flame the size of the tortilla. It doesn't need to be super big. And this isn't, don't be scared, okay? This isn't scary. I've also done this, Chase and I do this with naan. It's basically an Eastern Indian tortilla. That's what I call them. But I actually like naan even better than I do tortillas. Anyway, so there we have it. Now this will catch on fire, like it's on fire right there, right now. But that's okay. That's gonna help bring out the flavor. And just turn it. These are really large, so you probably will have a smaller tortilla. I think is more common. Instead of doing it in pieces. Look at that. Oh yeah. And you just move it around. So it is on fire. Just shake it off. Just do a little Taylor Swift there and shake it off. Shake it off. Ooh, and it's so good with the crispy. That's probably about it. That's about how I would want mine. My husband likes things burnt, literally burnt. So that's a difference of opinion. But here we go. Look at that. Ooh, 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 yum. All right. We'll put that guy right there. And let's see how we're doing here. Okay, that feels good. Throw it down. Now, if you're going to use cast iron, you probably know how to use cast iron. When you wash it, you don't use soap. And then you oil it after it dries and all that jazz. Now, when my Mexican grandma would make homemade tortillas, she would have a comal and she would throw the little round tortilla on the comal, and then she'd use the rolling pin and press down like this all over the tortilla. And when you flip it, the tortilla would have these cute little marks on it, these little like circles where she had tapped the raw tortilla. So just a little reminiscing here in tortilla land. Oh, this is good. Look at. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at. Can you imagine a burrito? Nice burrito with some guacamole or some avocado, some Mexican rice. I am gonna make Mexican rice for you guys fairly soon. It's rising in the middle there. That's good. Don't be afraid to try something new. That's what life is about. Maybe you don't want it black crispy like this. You cook it how long you want to cook it. There's no rules. No one's going to come to your house and give you a bad time for making your tortilla too light or too dark. Sorry, this is good. Now, in my house, or my parents' house, even as recently as last year,
it was always known, Audrey gets the first tortilla that my mom makes. When my mom makes homemade tortillas, I always get the first one. I only like them fresh off the stove. I don't like them reheated. They just don't turn out the same. So that's about it with this. And look at that. That's nice and crispy. But like I said, this is better than throwing it in the microwave. But if you want to do a little heat in the microwave and then stuff it full of whatever and then grill it.
Okay, you guys, so that's it for this week. Let me take this one off the grill. Yum. And this is the other one that's very crispy. This is the one that was heated just on the burner itself. So thank you so much for checking out this quick video this week. Don't forget, starting September, we'll be crafting instead of cooking. Okay, so I'm getting some fun crafts ready for you guys for then. All right, until next Monday, I'll see you guys soon. Have a great week. Bye.